Aloha! Today we're tackling the million-dollar question, literally. How in the world do people afford single-family homes in Hawaii? Spoiler alert, it's not as simple as saving your Starbucks money. I recently stumbled upon a Reddit thread where someone asked how locals afford million-dollar properties here. The responses are eye-opening, hilarious, and sometimes a little heartbreaking. Let's break down the real ways people are making it work. And trust me, it's not what mainland real estate gurus are telling you. 1. The Ohana Advantage. Multi-generational living. Embrace your family. Multi-generational living isn't just a trend, it's a necessity here. One Redditor said, and I quote, "We inherit the houses our great-grandparents built during the plantation era. It's like a really long game of real estate hot potato." But it's not just about inheriting houses. Many families are pooling resources to buy or maintain homes. Imagine living with your parents, grandparents, siblings, and maybe even a cool auntie or uncle. Sometimes that's the reality that locals face to make it work here. I've even heard of a family of 4 living in a small studio. Here's one answer. Yeah, it can be challenging sometimes, but we make it work. We built an extension when I got married, and now my kids are growing up with their grandparents. It's not just about affordability. It's about keeping our family close. 2. The inheritance jackpot. Hope your parents bought smart. Many locals shared that inheriting family property was their golden ticket. One person said, "That's the only way we were able to live where we are. No pressure, mom and dad." But let's be real. Inheritance isn't a strategy you can plan for. And for many families, rising property taxes make keeping inherited homes a challenge. So, what else are people doing? 3. The mainland money move. One savvy local shared their journey. Went to the mainland, made my fortune, bought my way up to a nice home, then came back. This depends on your ability to build wealth and save while on the mainland. This strategy isn't just about making more money, about living in areas with a lower cost of living, allowing you to save more. Some popular destinations include Las Vegas and parts of Texas. But be warned, island fever is real, and many find themselves longing for home. 4. The condo stepping stone. Start small, dream big. Many locals are opting for condos as their entry point. One person bought a condo in Kapolei, sold it years later for a nice profit, and used that to upgrade to a house. This is the exact strategy that I used. I bought a small 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Makiki in 2016. It ended some cosmetic updates and sold it 6 years later for a small profit. The nice thing about having lived in it is that the capital gains was tax-free, since I had lived in it for 2 out of the last 5 years prior to the sale. Let's break down some numbers. Median price for a condo on Oahu is significantly lower than a single-family home. In some areas, you might find condos for well under $500,000. It's still a hefty price tag, but more manageable for many families. 5. The neighbor island shift. Island hop for affordability. Some locals are finding better deals on neighbor islands. One family moved from Oahu to Kona and found they could afford an acre with a detached Ohana unit. Big Island generally offers much lower prices, as long as you can still make it work with finding work and the different culture and lifestyle that comes with it. But it's not just about Big Island. Maui, Kauai, and even Molokai offer opportunities for those willing to make the move. Just remember, each island has its own unique culture and lifestyle. 6. The government assistance angle. Become a pro at navigating government programs. There are several first-time homebuyer and special loan programs to consider. We're talking BA loans for veterans, FHA loans with lower down payments, and even state-specific programs. One local shared that they used a USDA loan to buy in a rural area. No down payment required. That can be a great option for those who don't have that much saved, but have decent incomes to support the mortgage payment. 7. The side hustle. Embrace the side hustle life. Whether it's driving for Uber, selling crafts online, or renting out your car on Turo, every extra dollar gets you closer to home sweet home. One creative local said that he rented out their parking space in Waikiki when they're at work. Another started a weekend shave ice business. It's all about thinking outside the box. 8. The long game. Finally, play the long game. Cut unnecessary expenses, boost your credit score, and save like you've never saved before. If you have discipline and inclination, getting into the points and miles game can be a great way to get the highest return on your expenses. One person shared that they lived with family, worked multiple jobs, and saved every penny for years to afford their down payment. It's not glamorous, but neither is living with your parents forever. Culturally, it's quite common in Hawaii, though, for multiple generations to live together. Now, let's get real for a moment. Many locals shared struggles that we can't ignore. People working multiple jobs, living with family well into adulthood, and some feeling priced out of their own home islands. It's a tough reality that we need to address. But here's the thing, Hawaii people are resilient. We're creative, and we're Ohana. Whether it's pooling resources, thinking outside the box, or supporting each other, we find a way. It's not easy, but neither is living somewhere without year-round beach access. So, what's your Hawaii housing story? Are you living the multi-generational dream, planning a mainland money-making mission, or have you found a creative solution we haven't covered? Drop a comment below, and let's keep this conversation going. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend dreaming of their own piece of paradise. And don't forget to subscribe for more Hawaii living truths. Thanks for watching, and remember, in Hawaii, home isn't just where you live, it's who you live with.